everybody. Okay, today I am going to be installing a Skylight, and I got this from etrailer. It's the specialty Skylight 14-inch by 14-inch, which is kind of like the standard size that you're gonna get in a vintage trailer. The entire piece is 18.5 inches by 18.5 inches, and they come with pre-drilled holes. So these are pretty simple to install. What comes in the kit is just 3 pieces. This is your outer piece and your inner piece, and then you're gonna get Skylight sealant, and you need to make sure that you use this and not lap sealant, because this is made of UV polycarbonate, and so apparently there's something to do with lap sealant and the chemical makeup of it that it can degrade this. So it actually comes with this, and for this size Skylight, I think 1 tube is going to be enough. We'll find out, but you can also purchase more if you need to get a bigger size Skylight. And then they recommend using butyl as well, so I'm going to show you how I use this. And then you're going to need some screws, which I don't have with me right now, but we will when we go up there. So apparently, I've never done this before, but apparently the hardest part is removing your old Skylight. And you'll be able to see here that we actually just have a vacant hole. We didn't have a Skylight there. We only had an old vent. So it wasn't very difficult to remove. But we're gonna go up on the roof now, and I'll show you what we do. Okay, so butyl comes in a roll like this, and it's super simple. You just basically will take your rough measurement, and I'm gonna rip this. It's like taffy. And so I'm doing this before I go up there because it'll be easier than having to balance up on the ladder. So we're gonna put butyl on the screw holes. So I'm just gonna line it up like that. I'm gonna wait to take this off until we go up there, but I'm just getting all my pieces measured out. Actually, I'm gonna do the 2. Okay, so now that we have the butyl here, when I get up there, I will pull this back and we will place it on the top, but let me go up there and show you that area. Okay guys, we're finally up on the roof. There you can see down below. And I am going to be putting a Skylight. It came in the mail. We got this from etrailer, and it's just the regular specialty Skylight. We got it in white, and it's super simple to install. We're just gonna add the butyl, which I already did, and place it down over the hole, making sure we already made sure everything was cleaned off. And then you can see there's pre-drilled holes, and we just drill them in. This obviously is upside down, but it's gonna be like that the other way. And these are the screws that we use. So let's do it. So we have all this removed, and so now I am going to make sure that it's centered. So I had Chad go inside and make sure it was centered. So now that it is, I'm just pushing down on all the butyl. And now we're gonna add our screws in. And I'm gonna start in one corner. Okay, so just so you know that with these, you want to make sure that your screws just kind of bend the plastic a tiny bit, but you don't want to over drill or over tighten, because you don't want to risk cracking this. The polycarbonate is really perfect for this type of product because it is UV resistant, and it'll prevent like cracking and yellowing of your vent. So the next step after we secured all of our screws is to take the Skylight sealant, SB140 or SR140, and use a caulk gun. And basically you're gonna run over all of your screws along with the outside, kind of just the same as you would with lap sealant, but it needs to be this product so that it doesn't break down this material. So you want a pretty decent sized hole. And I'm basically just going to put it on the whole entire exterior. Along with all the screws. So this is the mess that you'll have to take off if you need to replace it. So do this good so that you don't have to. I won't make you watch this whole thing, but this is essentially what I'm gonna do on all the screws and the entire seam. So I'll show you it once I'm done. Okay, so here you can see it is all sealed, and that is all there is to it. So now that we got this one done, we'll be doing a vent that you can see right over there as soon as it comes in the mail. Okay, so now I'm on the inside, and this is the inner portion. It comes, like when you get it, you're gonna see there's like an indent on all of the screw holes. So what I did was, there was no drill hole. I just basically took a little bit and I pre-drilled all of the holes because I don't want to crack this. I am going into, so you can see, this is the area that already on the exterior, you see we have the Skylight, and this is the interior portion. So you need, I believe, 1.5 inches, which is pretty standard. So your framing's gonna be probably a 2x2 at least, so you should be fine. And this is basically what I'm gonna put like this, and I'll secure with the screws right in the corner. I'm not gonna put any butyl or anything on this because quite frankly, if it's leaking, I wanna know. And so if I ever find water here, that's gonna be an issue on the exterior. So I am going to just hold this in place, and I got 1-inch screws, wood screws, because that's all I'm going through. And I am going to screw it in place. Okay, I'm trying to give you the best look I can, but you're basically just gonna pop it up, making sure that it's like equal on all sides and straight. And then I'm just holding in the middle, and I'm going to drill in. And you don't want to go too tight on this either, because you don't want to crack it. Make sure it's straight. Pre-drill. And then get your screw. Whoop-da. So I'm gonna finish screwing those up and I'll show you the end. Okay, and then on the inside, you can see that this is all secure with our screws in place. And now it is a clean looking Skylight. Super simple process. And it is bringing so much light to this area. This was the original fridge, and so that's why there was a different type of vent there. But we figured the Skylight would be great to bring us more light in here, especially because we have a spot for a vent right there. So thanks for watching, and I am linking all of the products that we used today down in the description below. Make sure to subscribe, follow, and I will be coming out with more videos on how to replace different items throughout our RV, as we are in the middle, as you can see, of a pure restoration here. So more to come. Thanks for watching.